What's up, YouTube and WAP? Okay, this is the second time I've had to record this because I forgot to share my actual screen. I was on the face cam the whole time, but here we go. Now you guys can see it. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a super quick video. I'm going to go over these two trades I took today, but I want to start off a little bit of preface here. This has been the best month for King Model ever. I've been doing absolutely phenomenal. You guys want to see some crazy shit? We started off the month with it was from 28th to the 8th. So a week and a half period where I didn't take a single trade. So we started off the month late, and from the 8th to the 15th, I've already matched my best month ever, which I'm not going to give exact pricing, but it was around 5K. So, yeah, we're doing fucking phenomenal, and this is only, what is that, set like a week worth of days? If you don't include the weekend, that's how many trading days? 1, 2, 3, it's like 5 trading days or some shit, but no, we've been doing phenomenal. Everyone in the WAP, all my students have been winning banger trades. We had another student pass an account recently, which is fucking awesome. What else? Yeah, the month isn't even halfway over. Like I said, we already had a late start to the month, but no, I'm doing phenomenal, and everyone else is, so quite content. But for everyone on YouTube, still watch this video. You guys might get something interesting out of it because I have quite a bit to go over with why I took these trades and what I was looking at and some reasoning behind these, but it's going to be a short video, so let me just get straight into it. So the first trade I took, I actually considered a bad trade. I have this pulled up here for you guys. This is the first bad trade I've taken since before October. So it's been a while since I've had a bad trade, which I just consider bad. Now, I still hit TP, which I should be happy for, but I did go against my rules. I had shitty psychology. Let me give you guys a little bit of insight into what I was thinking. So, since October, we've had these 3 confluences every single time. It is absolutely imperative for my model that I look for these 3 and include all of them. This trade specifically, I did not have first presented. I was a little bit too eager. I didn't wait for first presented. This giant downwick was first presented. Rather, I saw the Judah swing. I had these clean targets. They weren't very far away. I was noticing the sell-off. I was noticing this little tiny retrace. I took the trade, we sold off. This was a 4.22 ratio trade, and we hit a little dub there. So that was 5 contracts. The next trade, this is not 5 contracts. I think it was 3 or 4. I don't know. Say 4 just for the hell of it. But this was quite a big trade. So let me show you guys the comparison with the original trade, which I'm not going to perfectly mark this out, but it looks a little bit something like this. Targets here, stop loss here. So this was the OG trade with around wait, that's not right. It was somewhere right there. It was like a 4.22. I don't know. But the next trade was quite good. So we top ticked this little retrace here. Had stop losses all the way up there and TP all the way down here. So you guys can see the comparison there. This was a lot bigger of a trade. Which, of course, I went in with a lot lighter contracts. It was not 5 contracts. I think it was like 3 or something. But it was enough that I caught like 100 handles. And it was like, I think it was 105 handles or some shit. Let me see. I can actually check for us real quick. Yeah, I caught a decently big trade of 104 handles. So, essentially, here's what I saw. Okay, the original trade, it was just some relative equal lows. Just too near each other. Had the Judah swing. Second trade, we had phenomenal targets. We had crazy good bias. I was very, very confident in this. I didn't see this until last second, which is why I missed the initial entry, which this entry point was the sell-off right here. This is where I should have entered, and this is where I would have if I had known these targets. It was right there. So this retrace was such an awesome comeback for me because I see the retrace, and in my head I'm thinking, holy shit, this is high enough that it's right next to my initial entry. Let me take the short. You know, I'm completely fine if it goes all the way up into first presented, whatever. We didn't even see that. It just straight up rejected off of it. And for the duration of the trade, I was quite good. So it was pretty much all profit. There was no drawdown. Quite content with that. There was no stress on this at all. But let's see. I mean, yeah, so we had smooth price action right here, which I haven't seen. I honestly didn't expect to take any trades today. If you zoom out completely on the chart, it looks very jagged. It looks like there's nothing that lines up. And then I saw that last second, saw the retrace, took that. I was in this trade for a decent amount of time, maybe like 15 minutes. But it's chill because we ended up getting the dub anyway. Yeah, I mean, after this retrace in a first presented, we just saw a massive sell-off of, people shorting. But no, this was a phenomenal trade. These were both easy. All of December's been like this for me. It's just been phenomenal trades. And you know, this is the thing that I've noticed most recently is with my model, it's very easy to know when you stay out of a day. If you don't have one of the three things that you need that are required for this model, then you just stay out. And this model has such a great way of leveraging confluences towards your advantage, such as first presented right here. I put this in my stop loss every day. Therefore, this high rejection zone, its price has to push through this high rejection zone to get to my stop loss. And it's very good with me leveraging these types of things. And it's kind of like a PO3 model. Okay, for anyone that trades PO3, it's very similar. We're seeing the accumulation, manipulation, and then I catch the distribution. So it is very similar to PO3, but with a few key differences that allow you to know when to stay out. So I don't trade as often as normal PO3 traders do. I know recently I have, and I've been taking trades like every fucking day. That is not usual. I promise you this is not usual. I just, for some reason, have happened to see this shit every day. You know, another thing that's crazy is along with this being my best month ever, that's not even including this $4,300 trade that wicked me out at break even and hit TP later. That's not including this trade that had the same thing happen to me. This was an $1,100 trade that wicked me out and then made me break even and then went to my TP. So this would be almost a 10K month already if those had it. This would be a 10K month. Yeah, this would be a 5-figure month in like 7 trading days. Not even 7, it was like 5. I don't know how many it was, but anyways, I thought I'd go over that with you guys, with the YouTube as well. I will be posting this on YouTube. So for any of the students, yeah, you guys are all doing phenomenal. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but somebody just passed their funded, so super proud of you, bro. Yeah, that's about it. See y'all.